Okay, and we are live. Hello, Twitch and YouTube. This is Skewerstar again, and yeah, we're back with some more FFXIV. I'm back to be streaming for a while on Twitch and for you YouTube viewers, and I just realized I never made an overlay for this area. God damn it. I should change this to something else. I don't know what. Another thing about it, I did make an overlay for the yeah, let's just stick with this. I guess I could have just used the original overlay from my first FF14 stream. But yeah, that's the one with the Dark Knight, with this sword, with the really cool G-pose. Dang. But yeah. Alright, so yeah. Where was I? Oh god, I just remembered. No, not this character config, display name, other PCs, when targeted. That's good. Gotta keep everyone private. Alright, so where were we again? We were doing... So last time we left off, we did all the role quests, got to an island, we asked Ismark to make a giant air pocket into this, in the bottom of the ocean, and that has apparently made these guys mad. Although Alphinaud seems to know these not Sahagins. Oh yeah, my voice is still messed up, so sorry for the scuffed voice, but let me just drink some water. Hang on. Get there. Listen. Okay, let's try this. He told me. You won't believe who I just bumped into. Is the mic on? Mic's on. That's good. Okay. This push on. The very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay no more. I waited and you did not come. Then the mister came, but his business did not continue. I am truly sorry, Pop. Harsh Zorn. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there what we can do by way of an apology? Perhaps where the dry return counter water is home to giant crabs. We don't feed a crab for we are the swiftest swimmers, but now there is no water. We run and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with our claws. There are too many of them, too many. And I believe I can be of assistance there. And what have you told me? No, on a task, we are most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company, but the dry return has a rather ominous ring to it. Aye, but you better actually help me out here. It's like way up there, huh? Right. That's the right way, right? Is it through here or what? And they not. Why is the geometry here? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm guessing it's over here or something. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let me just, Phone's almost dying. I need the chat on. Alright, there we go. Phew, with 3%. Yeah, okay, I can see the chat like this. That's good. Laser currents. Okay, that's like far west. That's fine. It's up there, huh? Okay. Need to get my wallet out. I'm streaming. Wallet and my keys. My god, that's good. That's gonna ruin my ass over time. Alright, go. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's just... It's 100 kills. I have plenty of yellow. Hey, Stroller. Oh, as suspected. You could crack the shells? You must be stronger than you look. Yeah, you did nothing to help out, Elf. I see you've reached your quota first again. I shall never be no equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. May pass on. This is to be a part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people. Hey now, before the flood came, he said our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who went out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water. Yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. Each structure has provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempests, turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It's clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course. From this did they discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary, till such a time as they returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great rushing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here. A truly astonishing history. It cannot but wonder how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided. The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there would be no doubt in the matter. Then it would seem our early decision was the correct one. We thank you for the lesson, Parshawan, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. We should return to the task at hand. Only, do try not to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Right. I'm almost turning into a sin eater for who knows how long. Forgot. Ooh, the current stuff? Okay, cool. Our score is aiming with naked interest. Hey, Finless one, and welcome to the Cups. Long have I wanted to converse with one of your kind. I'm called Naro's Call. How may I address you? Tomi Tanaka, I guess. Itomi Tanaka. Curious. Before I speak at length, there's something I would show you. Let us leave behind the cups and head due west. Come. I guess. Wait, what's this now? Oh, gemstone. Let's talk to each store first. Ah, he told me. Have you learned out of not? Fascinating, and precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you would have a moment, I would like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Oh. This is like nearby-ish. Anyway, is this up or down? Okay, so the quest seems to be down here. Is it? No, it seems to be above. Great. Fast travel. I know, I'm lazy. Alright, so I kinda love how ridiculous you look with this mount. Alright, there's the guy. Nurse call. What you got here? These are relics of your kind, yes. The leavings of a ship that sailed the seas about long, long ago. They rise they fell untouched by any owner of whom most have little interest in the affairs of the finless. I, however, do. Ever since I was saved by one of yours after being washed ashore very near death. Such kindness is a rare and wonderful thing, and I want to know more of the people who showed it to me. So I ask you, Hitomi Tanaka, to teach me of your ways. These objects, for example, what purpose did they serve? How are they to be used? You feel? I was carved from the wood of one of your many trees, yes? What purpose does this particular contraption serve? Fashion. I see. A possibility I had not considered. Pity that this material so quickly degrades when immersed in water. Should have liked to wear one myself. Booze, huh? Among the debris, spray were appear to be the remains of several shattered bottles of wine. Such fragile containers there are. Suspect they once contained something of great value. What can you tell me of their purpose? Makeshift weapons. How versatile! Wonder too often utilize simple tools, objects as tools, stone and bone and such. But peoples are not so different. Thank you, Hitomi Tanaka. In a short time together, you've already taught me so much. Pity that none of these puzzle riddles will serve my needs. Now, Ross, what are you thinking of? Wandering off on your own with this finless one? There's no time for you to fiddle with their leavings. The clutch mother is in terrible distress. Oh, you don't understand. I brought her here too. Pray forgive this child's impudence. I'm Serap's son, and on behalf of the clutch mother, I'm to entreat your assistance. Who's the clutch mother again? If you do not realize it, that in driving back the waters of the tempest, you have blessed our beloved clutch mother, lead of the unknown in mortal peril. He is pregnant, here at the depths she will give birth to many, many eggs. The male owner will then take them into our care and raise them as our own. But absent the flowing waters, we know not if she will be able to deliver them safely. Not the future of our people will be in jeopardy. The flood of life claimed many unknown lives. Though we have rebuilt our numbers somewhat in the decades since, it would be devastating to lose an entire generation, or worse, the clutch mother herself. She wishes to speak with you directly that we might together find a solution to this dilemma. They return with me to the cups. Now, come, I will not let you trouble our guest or the clutch mother further. Everything I've done for her. Alright, let's see what the store does. There. Now, there are two tasks I will have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ono settlement and note their most distinctive characteristics. The second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from the remnant walls. Really, be as thorough as you can. To be waiting here for the results of your investigations. Inspect the structure of the Ono cups for distinctive features. The camera and zoom in. Alright. Alright. The clarinet lava floats aimlessly a form on looker's face. Seems harmless enough. How are you in the bottom of the ocean? There's a show bill here at the bottom of the ocean for some reason. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this distinctive window. Tall, slender doors feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you've seen nowhere else. Okay, windows, huh? First, I played a throw. Set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you can't so much as remove a flake of stone. Interesting. And what have you discovered? Stone sturdy and window distinctive. Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. It would seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mind. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade? You told me, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it's nothing of the sort. First, I would describe the substance as a composite of several mineral properties, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire was the greatest power in Novgorod. There is nothing which compares to this level of perfection. If not the Ronkans, then who? Who were these ancients that one will claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suppose our answer lies with the recent Emet-Selch which withdrew here to the Tempest. He may have simply wished to reach it from where mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such locations. Why here specifically? Emet-Selch is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of strongholds somewhat serves the Ashen agenda. Or mayhap it is a place more dear to him than any other. Theater. Ancient Asians. Ooh. I can't do the ooh noise because my throat is dead. That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of umbral calamities, but here in the first they might have remained untouched for millennia. Here you go. A copy of the mural in the Kitana River. Emet presented it to me during my visit to Fano after our victory in Kalusia. Here in the first scene, by Emet-Selch's own words, describes the city of eons past and the disaster which befell it. This is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those that you have just inspected? Yeah, they have funky windows. We're close to the truth, I feel. Let's search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. But I have seen not more than sand, and more sand lies to the east. South holds no structures. This we try our luck further to the northwest. This destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for a structure which resembles the buildings in the mirror. Then inspected from the survey point. The survey point will be found nearby. A location which allows for food. Alright. Alright, first off, set up the window cups. We need to get that one either current from where this lady is. If only you would listen. Beyond this gate, right, is that the Crashmother? Watch and hearken to our words. I'll open the gate. Honored guest, I, Crashmother of the Unknown, do bid you welcome to our realm. You will forgive me for receiving you in this fashion. For the safety and well-being of my children unborn, I must remain within, away from the dangers without. As you know, under normal circumstances, this place will be filled with blessed water from which I would draw strength and support to bring these eggs into this world. Alas, but I am but half submerged now. I fear for my ability to fulfill my sacred duty. I'm given to understand you and yours are the ones responsible for drawing back the waters of our realm. With good reason, I'm sure. It is my sincere hope, however, that you will agree to aid us, given that you are responsible for the state of affairs. Fear not, I desire no direct assistance. Rather, I would beg a boon of your people's knowledge of childbirth and how the finless ones ease the burden of their struggling mothers. Zero Storm will be my agent in this matter. Heed his words and answer his questions. That is all I ask. Do you consent? Yeah, sure. I'll bail you out, pregnant lady. I thank you, honored guest. Go well. It is agreed. I must consult with her assistants before we speak further. For now, I bid you a nurse call. Go about your business, but be ready if called upon. Wait, Tanaka. Have you a moment to converse in private? Outside the cups, please. I said it out anyways, so this works out. Right, so I actually don't know it. Okay, so he's like right up there. It's cool. Blind dude. It's a rare thing indeed to be granted an audience with clutch manner. Hope this serves to help you understand how important these eggs are to us. Before you came into the cups, I've been searching for a means to assist in giving birth. That's why I've been studying the relics of your people. Fortunately, I found nothing that seems so suitable for this purpose. Let's stress to you enough how important she is to us. She's mother to all Londo, every brother and sister. We do anything and everything to welcome them into this world and see them grow into healthy, happy Londo. Is there some way in which you can help us achieve this then? Alright, good luck with that. Right. Right. Alright, so this is a new area. Okay. I think this is the area. Yeah? This is the mound in the center. The smaller one. Aye. This is the mural writ large. The electronic gazette's purpose must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let's focus on what we learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mystery stirring, of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancient's return. Thus can be surmised that the Ondo soul shining into life. This was it, in all likelihood, yet another the remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Green put it? Emet-Selch himself. It's almost certain that he's there. If we had to find the stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains a swift path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. Thank you for assisting me with my investigation. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. You're too wary. Maybe you still to speak with Pao Sean again and ask if there's what else he's willing to divulge. Alright. Alright. Explosion there. Let's just back to the backups. Short way. Ah, Elfnow's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the Walls of the Forgotten? Stand. There is the sacred site of which I speak. It be that your footsteps are guided there by the ancients? Believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring the light to the walls. And we might answer the shining call of the illuminated light. Trusted a finless craftsman to shape us a sacred lamp. He's on for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live at the ocean. As an assassin is beyond question. I requested a finless craftsman to shape us a sacred lamp. He's out for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. However, it is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. Visit this house and return with a long-awaited light, and by that you... His name is Grendel. We'll find his workshop in a metal structure to the south. And I need to stop walking. This thing, huh? So someone's in here, huh? The nation. Where are you again? You're a human, right? Oh, that's just great, guys. Oh my god, it's Geralt, but the Shadowbringers version? You mind playing tricks on me now? Look, Reynolds, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as your ghost, eh? Go off our shade, feast yourself on me rotten soul. But no use for it. Craftsman with that craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a dome hammer. And that's an insult to play sea slugs. Grindled. Get out of it. Yeah. Seriously. Eh. You haven't been trying to raise me spirits now. What'd you spirit? What'd you expect from a servant of the Netherworld? Is it really come this? What's that supposed to mean? Impressed with what you see, lass? I may have let myself go a bit. It's meant to be me underwater sanctuary. A place where I could concentrate on my work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet, here you stand. Now, what's so damned important that you'd dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? Ah, the Ondo's lamp. God's cursed me empty head. I'm not so much as made a start. I'm worthlessness, sea slug. Near the slime left by a sea slug. My delivery date's long past, my workbench is untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have you? Being light to them ruins would be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And a privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with proving a ritual instrument worthy of creation, but just can't bloody well. My mind's a bleeding blank. It's like I've missed away my last drop of inspiration. Need some drink? Tell me you got something to show me. Someone will give me a muse, alright, to kick up the ass. The one don't want to honor the coming of these ancients, so the answer it's got to blaze with the right kind of brightness, like the spark of life caught in the crystal. That just means sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship and dirt. You know what I mean? Thoughts turn to the worries of lead from the crystals you discovered at the end of their journeys. Maybe Grindled would find them inspiring. Oh. I let the Ondo down, but when I've let myself down, might as well go back to mending kettles. Have all of them, in fact. What's that you got there? Striking beauty. Shines with the heartache and laughter and the transience of life. Like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. You'd never capture such a gleam. If you live at 100 years. The fuck on me if I don't mean to try. Let me tell what's goddamn you. Set to work before the feet then fades. Your note is brimming with newfound inspiration. I can feel it. Vision forming in my mind. Step aside, lass. Let me Itching hands, get to work. Do, 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 do. Da, da, da. And done! Taking the wonders that Crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape which but befits their own or spiritual character. Ooh, shiny. Not bad job if I do say so myself. Think it is close to hanging up me hammer after studying the craft of the ancients. They crossed the length and breadth of Northrend and gobbled up every scrap of craftsman wisdom I could find. And no matter which technique I tried, it just was just no comparison. Couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. Mystery for the ages, that's what drew me here in the first place. I built my workshop, got the forges burning, then lost me blading Verticraft. If it was for the crystal of yours, I might have never gotten it back. I'm prying to your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey that they sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds to speak directly to your heart. I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away, it's welling up stronger and stronger. Given the chance, and I reckon can bleed the crystal saga into other things as well. Look at me, I almost forgotten the owner's commission. You can drag that lamp over the torches off for me. I'll stay in here and dream up a new armaments for you to try. Now have access to Grinrod's Forge. Equipment rewards will be available for collection based on the role quests you've completed. Nice. Chinese end gear. Yeah, let's go. And actually, let's check this out as well. Let's actually, if you look at sword, it's not glory, but it's still cool. Let's claim this anyways. Okay, I need to clean out my inventory. Yeah. Let's see. That. What else? Let's discard that. Let's decent some stuff. Set this. I don't know. Let's just see. Chest. Listen over chest. Listen over chest. Let's see. Let's see. Hands and shoes. Got it. Might as well just. Let's see. Sword. It's good. This. Decent for this, I guess. There we go. Okay. Grab the arms. Are they on my thing? There's the box art sword. There's the dragon slayer. Essentially. Man, that looks cool. Okay, now let's grab the rest of these. Alright. So this. It's got this. That. This. It's got this. It's got this. It's got this. 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 And then there's the debug. Alright, there we go. That's all my classes done. Let's head back to the lookups. And let's put this on. Yeah, might as well switch out all of my gadgets. Why the Hydorium one? That's so off though. Bueno. Same one. Alright, that should be everything. Let's switch back to dark. Right? Here's Granite Plan. Why is it that you have that? The profusion of brightly glowing coral like branches is most definitely not a kettle. The sacred lamp! Then the famous one has kept his promise. The people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cubs. Now you come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. As the time for fear has passed, we shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. Right?
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
Yeah, my voice wasn't too far off, I guess.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Yeah, it did.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
I did all those role quests. Hey,
Right then.
busted my head over trying to do all of them.
Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Oh, thanks, Albert. Appreciate that.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
Hi, everyone else.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
So is this actually
The story
going
was
to?
telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Asians.
An Asian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emet-Selch was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
Are they doing it
Are you?
for the ones they could yet save? Alright, yeah. Still glowy. Apparently. Having glowy all this time.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city.
Ooh, interesting.
The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Nice.
Shall we?
Yeah, so hang on. The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock and join your comrades below. Oi, 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 oi. Diagro. It's Diagro. Okay, thank God. Emet-Selch had made himself difficult to reach. At every step we take bringeth us nearer to his stronghold. Let us not linger, lest the Exarchs suffer for our later arrival. You have everything you need? Then often some fellows as skilled as they say, then you may wish to avail yourself of his services at press on. Yeah, I got the gear, don't worry. Meeting the owner was fascinating. They live just like us in some ways, but are completely different in others. The way they think, the way they play. I'd love to come back here and learn more about their culture. Will it all last that long, I wonder? If Emet-Selch is in that trench, then we'll have to assume he's not swimming in salt water. One more to suddenly find ourselves at the edge of this bubble with no air to breathe. During the time I've spent helping the Ondo, I've been introduced to quite a few of the local varieties of sea life. Although sea monsters is mayhap the more term. Probably best to avoid them if we can. On our way at last. Seems far darker down here, but we'll start at a few shadows. We are moving as a group, yes. All I got shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern below, beyond, and follow the wall down and down and down. And at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest, then continue west and west and west. But it's not simple. Your friends within shouting distance and doing straight into the deep. At the day's end, you'll find the. God damn it. Damn! There we go. Oh well, what were you saying? Just before the journey's end, you'll find the Caliban Gap and the barrier. You place at its mouth. The obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. You have made it so. Most succinct explanation. Thank you for your guidance. Right. Deep into the depths we go. Right, so right there. How many? Okay, only one left. I'm guessing it's past that barrier. Rocks and coral bunch up by the cavern like a staircase of sorts. But be careful, you won't want to slip up from here. I'm slipping up! Hey! Whoa. There are dudes. Maybe these both bursts of water could carry you clear to the top again. Not that I'm eager to try. Our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor, thence to the west. It should seem these twists and tunnels defy so. Alright. You wanna fight? You asked for it. Blah 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 blah. It seemed that it was a defensive simple instruction. I didn't really learn direction alone. I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those of me here. Stronghead fought ahead. They'll control our own roads. The rocks drop off sharply here, but I think this coral is thick enough to serve as a bridge. Elf. Ah, you told me. You have a choice of two routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks or skip along this coral branch as Ellen says that. I for one shall be following my sister's example. Let's go! Coral grind! Oh! Ding! Ding! Not too late. That has already gone ahead. We should catch up to her. Right, Alice, where are you? There you are. Oh, I think I found the tunnel we were looking for. That blurry barrier, I'm guessing. Yeah, this must be the barrier the owner spoke of. Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads that lets us just cut through the wilderness. It was a treacherous path indeed. I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to match this next obstacle. For me, I let you do the honors. Ugh. Open up. Yay! We couldn't afford an animation for the period dispelling. Oh, just like that. Suppose we should head in. Let's go. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the walk to get here. Let's all stay away around for surroundings, shall we? Oh, this looks dope. That is a very long drop. Please, no hero jumps over the edge, you tell me. I don't think my health could take it. Sounds like I could jump anyways. Nee, I don't want to chance that. Where'd it go? No. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to chance that leap. Hugging the northern wall on the way down seems to devise a proposition. Right? This wall, right? This can ignore that. It'll be a gross horn. Well, one of them Diagro at least. Bear thy footfalls, my friend. Or take us ever onward unto ever deeper darkness. What's your footing here? Wouldn't it be to climb back up if you fell? Before 3 arms to the south. So it's nearby, huh? Hey, think we've made it.
By the gods.
Yo, that is a straight up city.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view.
Is that a clock ticking?
The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
When the chieftain spoke of light shining from the abyss, this is not at all what I imagined. Why would Emet-Selch do this? Emet-Selch holds the exile captive somewhere within that vast city. Yet even if we must search every alleyway, we will find them. You'd think all those tall dark buildings would be frightening, but for some reason they just make me feel sad. One cannot blame the unknown for fleeing the spectacle of these brooding edifices. Me, however, have not the luxury of fear. It's big, I'll grant you. That would seem why city streets are far more conducive to infiltration than wide open spaces. Work to our advantage, trust me. You told me, do you know all of the architecture? It's the same used for the remnants at the cups and the murals painted town. Look closely. Emet-Selch has not simply reclaimed these ruins. It has laid the semblance of an entire city upon them. God, the magnitude of this artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we do not fully understand the feats of which our old world action is capable. We found our destination, but how to descend into the city itself? Okay, then everyone else is going to repeat their lines. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. There's the last day of the current. This is legit pretty impressive. Open up. This time you get to check out the top of this tower. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Just kick it open, right? You told me Tarnaka recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarat. Will you be riding the lift? What? Did the building just welcome you? Maybe it's not so passage strange. Did Emet-Selch not invite you, told me to visit his abode? It's plain that comment was expected. And where will this lift be taking us? The lift services every level of Akora Heights. but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yards of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With emphasis on the we, I know about let you walk into that place alone. Straight lift. As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of the Administrator, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capitol. Okay. Mine eyes do not deceive, we stand in some manner of communal square. Just can't believe how tall everything is. Just a moment. Oh, I saw something. Seems peaceful enough. That tempting fate. Each of these towers seems a veritable city in itself. And it makes us feel inadequate surroundings. It's only at distances that you start to realize just how big the buildings truly are. When that voice called the city Amara? Look, over there. That a person? Oh no, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Giant or no, a resident of this place might have much more to tell us. I say we make the first move. I felt you can't just... Please excuse my boldness, but may I ask you a few questions? Is that actually its size, or is it just floating high up? That's creepy. I don't even know what the voice is. Oh, what a adorable costume! Are you children on an excursion? This Bristol has much to teach you. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. It says he understood us. And which district is this exactly? You must be lost. All things. You stand in the Polylater district, wherein lie the institutions most vital to the management of our star. Can you tell us who rules the city? Who runs the city? Who rules? What a curious question. Mayhap you will refer to our supervising body, the convocation on 14. So Emet-Selch isn't the leader here? Emet-Selch is a member of the convocation. Are you happy to witness these details? Hardly surprised. I'm just not do this. It's being I suppose. The whole world holds bread as the final days round here, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. Oh, that thing is huge. Yes, you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? No, thank you. We'll be fine. Very well. Take care, little one. Even past the shadow, so I can't even tell if it's like floating or just huge. What was that all about? In my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. Suspect Emet-Selch moved them from the either, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. Final days. Such words well befit the oblivion described to us by our sick foe. Catastrophe on unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac, and its hardening herself. But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, for these people, the distance past is the here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it myself now. This ethereal Morroth and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emet-Selch has resurrected a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered. So we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by the long-departed. An unusual situation to be sure, but at least we were able to parley with these ancients. Heck, they seem downright eager to chat. Say we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, we'll let it wheedle out a few more details regarding the convocation of 14 and the impending disaster. Suppose. To mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Alright. So wait, is this area a town? I guess it is. Expected to be so, but sure enough. Hang on, wait. These things are huge, right? Oh jeez, yeah, they're huge. Pretty creepy. My neighbor, the Asians. Alright. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. It's almost like 1:30. I think I'm gonna wrap this stream as soon as I get to this either sync up to this either rate. Who is selling stuff here? Why? For what reason? Sure, ghosts. Fix my stuff, I guess. Alright, so yeah. This is a good attempt to end the stream, and I guess this lets me actually like make a final overlay and thingy. I forget. It lets me make a final end screen and over there. Yo, this place looks sick. Straight up, it looks awesome. Hey. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and yeah, as always, like, join the chat, check out my socials down here, follow, subscribe, all the jazz, and I will see you the next time I stream, which is hopefully Friday. See ya!